So just a quick look here, it's pretty obvious what happened. The winter's differential completely broke in half. Good morning, guys. Today is the ride-along day. We're going to Import Spring Show Off here in Salt Lake City. Well, Grantsville to be specific. That's the track where Formula D is now. Makes their Utah stop. I've been drifting there for over 10 years. We got both cars loaded up. I'm taking the Chaser. There's the finished product there on the back end. That's about as good as I could get it for now. And I'm also taking my Pro car. We're gonna offer four-door ride-alongs and Pro car ride-alongs. In all reality, these cars are not that much different when it comes to the engine. Maybe like a difference of 150, 200 horsepower, which is a lot, but really not that much when I'm driving them. The thing about the Pro car is it's a lot more wild, it's louder, and it just looks like a Pro car and drives like a Pro car. So, but I think the Chaser does too. The Chaser's sick. So we're waiting for Jesus to come. He's gonna hook up his truck to the trailer. We're gonna ride out to Grantsville and get ready for the day. There's gonna be it's an open drift event, Salt City Drift, and then there's I think like 15 or 16 other drivers that are gonna be doing ride-alongs. So should be a fun day. I got my GoPros and my 360 cam, so I'm gonna try and capture some fun footage today. So we got to the track, unloaded the car. I go to start it and it goes rrr, 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 and I forgot all my jump boxes. So first things first, we're jump starting the car with some jumper cables and a Subaru, a rear-wheel drive Subaru with jumper cables. How about that? But I also zip tied my trunk shut, so I don't really want to cut the zip ties. I'm gonna have to reach in there somehow. That's all we got.
What's going on over here?
Gotta jump the car. Had to bring my power probe so I can roll the windows down. For some reason, all the switches stopped working in the car and didn't have time to figure it out, so just used the trusty power probe. Yeah, I just gotta back probe some wires here. Windows down. So we're rolling out over the car wash. These things haven't been washed in quite a while. All three of these cars need a wash. I decided before we power probe the windows all the way down, we'll wash the cars as best we can. Are you gonna wash, Sam? Disappointment. All the time you spent painting that?
Yeah, I know. It looks good from here, sort of.
Imagine it with a wash. I couldn't figure out how to roll the windows down. I had to have Jake do it. I may be a power probe specialist, but I'm no Jake.
My blinkers don't work. I'm fixing it with the power probe. Sorry, bud. There you go. Hold that on the end there.
Window goes down. Now we're all set up. All ready for ride-alongs. We had to charge the battery up on this one. I think it's good now. Shut it off. Gotta shut the fan off. Still haven't fixed the fan switch. Cut that fan off. There we go. Still on the drift weak fan switch. So after washing the cars, I wasn't able to film it, but the S13 wouldn't start. Just click, 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 click. So we had to push start it. Ended up being the main power cutoff switch is bad. So we just jumped the two leads together, so there's no cutoff switch for now. But that was after tech, so we're all good. Anyways, we're headed to the driver's meeting now, and I think everything's ready to go. The boys are gonna fuel up the car, and then we're gonna go stage up for ride-alongs.
Two drivers aren't saying two, aren't saying three. You're not going. You're gonna start
like Guy will check, you know. If you
he's
say
going
three,
to confirm too. He's gonna hold up two fingers and make sure everyone. And then if he sees three in the back, he's gonna hold up three. If the other guys don't hold up three, he's only sending two.
Correct. We also are doing ride-alongs from 3 to 7. All right, so another rule that came from another ISS event. Nobody can sit in the back of trucks. Nobody can sit in the back of trunks. I don't want to see anyone hanging out of windows. If you're driving in a car, you need to be in a seat, not in the
seat belt.
All right, we did one lap. This is our first, kind of our first session out, and the steering's still binds, so it's still spinning out, but it's a little bit better than last time. But it's not the car that I used to know, like with the buttery steering. So now I gotta drive it like 8/10 today. But Cody jumped in the car with me. We do a lot of RC drifting together. And we already got 3 riders for the pro car, so I'm gonna jump out of this, jump in the pro car next, and just be turning laps. All right, so we were doing a ride in the pro car. Of course, I didn't film it, but I went to hit 3rd gear and something broke in the rear end. It's either the diff or one of the axles. I hope not. Well, something's broken for sure, but I guess we're walking back. We're on the other side of the track, and we're gonna walk back. And the thing for the seatbelt, we have the release. I think it's in Jake's pocket, which is on the other side of the track. So he's gonna wiggle out of the seatbelt, and we're gonna walk all the way back. What a joy! We'll go get the chaser. That thing will be reliable. Let's go. So just a quick look here. It's pretty obvious what happened.
The winter's differential completely broke in half. I cannot believe that. That failed before my 300ZX axles. That is absolutely insane. So now I gotta figure this out before the next hot pit event. That is crazy. I've heard there's a bad batch of diffs going around, but like, that's bad. That's really bad. That's a $4,000 differential broken in half, and it's like the 3rd time I've driven it. It's not good. You're supposed to be driving.
No,
I've been talking about you all day on this video.
What? I don't. Okay, I'll have to watch.
This is a Wignick Stucky thing, and you're not here.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of other people too.
Yeah, but we started this.
I know.
Oh, car full. Let's go. No time to reminisce. Are y'all ready?
Hell yeah.
The car's got about 550 horsepower.
550.
G boogies.
Woo! Let's see what you can do. All right.
That seat is so small. Like, I like my large NRG seat to be comfortable. That thing is like pinching me really hard, and I'm not like a big guy, but it's pretty good. Like I said, I'm like literally dancing on the edge of spinning out in this car, which is kind of frustrating. It's not super fun. I like to be able to chuck it really hard, but it's doing all right. The car's good. Just gets a little bit hot. We cool it down. Definitely rubbed a little bit there. I could use some smaller tires. Hey, sorry. So half the time I spin out because I'm hitting lock. So I'm a little bit nervous to go in front, especially on the big sweeper.
Yeah.
So if you follow me, just be aware that I might spin at any time.
Yeah. I was like backing out on the sweeper, and I just kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't spun anywhere through here, only on the sweeper. So I don't mind trading off too, like if you know, I'll pass you or whatever. As long as you know that, like, just be aware. I'm sketchy. Yep, good driving, man. I love it. We had a blowout on that rear tire. That was on the LXZ, so I hope it didn't do any damage. Looks like the fender's still mostly intact. That's crazy. Got a lot of laps out of those Kendas though. Now we're going from 265s to 225s with no grip. Thank you guys. I'm not exactly sure how it happened, but we got a bent tie rod. I did a whole lap like that. So this car's been pretty reliable, but need that wise fab. If I had that wise fab, we wouldn't be having problems. I know for sure it's binding at lock. So somehow that's causing the problem. But we got a line of people, so I got to get the car on the road so we can get more passengers through here. That's the name of the game. Woo! Jake did a huge bend. That thing was tacoed in half.
Huh?
This is the final bend.
So it's important that you point the tie rod down and then lock it so it stays down because it wants to rotate when you lift it up. So Jake's gonna put it so it's pointed downward, lock it in, and then as soon as he jacks it up, you have a little bit of play in the joint, but if you balance it right, it'll bend back beautifully. And of course, I didn't bring any spare parts. Except coils, I brought spare coils. Should we send it like that?
I don't know if we can get it much better.
All right. Hopefully that lasts me a few laps. Got to get more people in the car. Look at that line.
Let's go, let's go!
Oh, there's people everywhere. Tie rod's bent back in place. It's time to get some more laps. I'm a little bit worried it's gonna fail in the middle of the course, but I kind of have after doing a lap with the bad tie rod, I kind of have a feeling of what the steering feels like when it's got like 4 inches of toe out. So I'll be ready for it. So it looks like the tie rod finally broke. It did not like being bent back. It paper clipped until it snapped. So I don't know how I wasn't able to drive that lap, but I tried to do a half lap, couldn't quite get it. So we're done for the day. I've got a winter's differential that's broken in half, and now I've got a tie rod that's snapped in half also. So that's it for me. That's the end of the day. Let's go see what's going on. Maybe I'll try and jump in with someone and have some fun. All right, now that both my cars are broken, we're coming to see if I can break my RC car. TC Drift and Taylor, not TC Drift, TC RC. Yeah, they've got a track set up here, so I mean, once I break all my other cars, it's time to come shred with the boys and do some RC drifting. Alright, I had enough RC. That was kind of fun, but there's a lot of guys there just like going crazy, crashing and stuff. So we're just walking around the car show now. There's a GX81 Mark II Cresta.
Yeah, I think it's Krista.
Something like that. It's cool. There's a lot of cool cars in Utah. We got a really good car scene. Surprised how many FDs and FCs and stuff there are around here. There's a lot of JDM imported cars in Utah. Good car culture. Definitely a good city to be running a shop in. Alright, there's the broken car. We got a trailer full of wheels. I got a couple of fresh tires from Basim that I didn't even get to use. These will be my spare fronts, so I can get rid of those 245s on that car, move those to the rear, and just keep this all going. One nice thing about this wedge trailer is that there's just a ton of space like underneath for wheels and tires and extra cars and everything. I was able to drive the Chaser with a broken tie rod from
all the way down there, all the way around, and we were able to just caster it along. Even though the tie rod's completely broken, it was able to make it here with just like shallow angle steering and everything. The real challenge is gonna be getting it up on the trailer without the tire going crazy, because like it's straight disconnected from the steering rack. So hopefully when we hit resistance going up, it'll just be smooth.
That's the same bumper I have.
You said a bad word on my video.
I apologize. I got Tourette's. I can't help myself. That's the same bumper I have.
It looks stock.
It is.
All right, we're going with the Gator to go get the car, so we don't have to push it.
That's my old car.
It looks stock.
Hey, it looks so good.
It is.
Nope, it's got a custom chip on it.
Oh, okay.
It really does. It's
Okay.
DC Sports from head to toe.
Hey,
Hey, that looks just like my old car, man. Pretty close.
that one's not stock.
That one, oh, look at that.
All right, so instead of pushing the car, we're gonna go pick it up with the Gator, tow it back, and hopefully that works.
How come it smells like corn?
Is that as fast as this goes? Whoa! You almost lifted the front off the ground. Hey, I know that guy.
Hey, all you gotta do is push the NOS button.
That's not a NOS button, Terry.
Oh.
There is a trail.
All right.
Take some slack. Go forward.
We're going. Hey, Tony. Yeah. Where did you get them suspenders? Flying tools. Get flying tools.
Give some slack.
Good job.
Hey, will you stop turning corners? Watch out, dude. Watch out.
I don't know where we're gonna strap to on the car. That's the problem. There's no bash bar anymore.
How is the
On that?
traction on those wheels? Are you gonna have good enough?
There we go.
Somehow that KBD still survived after Kelly ran it over, went all the way into the car. Every time we do anything with it, it gets beat up, but still in one piece, somehow. So what we're trying to do here is use this tow rig to tow this thing up there. Hey, who's gonna pilot this machine?
I love how he just points at you. He's like, "Oh, you got it." Yeah.
Tyler,
Just make sure the rear end doesn't start sliding.
we need someone with a good hairstyle.
Because Brandon's tall. Or the hamburger.
You want me to get up there? Yeah.
Can you find a gear?
Throw it on gear. There you go. You let it go.
Still good? Nope. You gotta try to slam another one.
All right, let's get a look at this. Now that the car's up on the trailer, we successfully towed it up there.
It's fine.
Yeah, don't run me over. Okay.
He's also short. Okay.
That's bad.
Oh yeah, it hit the gas tank. That's probably what held it from coming out of the car.
I wonder if that's what it's leaking.
That is so crazy. Can't wait to get that out and do a thorough inspection. I mean, I don't know what to expect. I know what we're gonna see, but that is absolutely crazy. All right, there's the tie rod, 2-piece tie rod. That's what ended my day with this car. And of course the diff on the other one. So can't wait to get WiseFab installed on this thing. Hopefully that reduces the amount of problems I have. I love the way the steering felt when it was good. So I'm not gonna blame the angle kit for not feeling good. I think it was, it's been messed with a lot when it was out of my care. But I think the WiseFab is gonna be a good upgrade for this. With the move steering rack, I'll get rid of these, the rack spacers. I've never been a fan of rack spacers. And hopefully that makes this car like just drive really, really good. Because everything else felt great with this car. Had a little bit of noise coming from the rear end, so I'll probably get it up and check all that. But all in all, things went pretty well. I guess I gotta go zip tie the trunk closed. So, I just went and reconciled all the ride-alongs I did today. And it looks like we did 43 regular passengers and 2 pro before the car broke. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll be straightforward. That was $800 today. So for running 2 cars and having a bunch of catastrophic failures, it wasn't bad. Probably could have done over $1,000 if my cars hadn't have failed. But I'm happy. It was a good day, good time, a lot of driving, and got to chill too, walk around and talk to people and see people that I don't see all that often. But as per usual, the trailer wiring is all janky, so I gotta touch some wires together, see what we're gonna figure out, and try and fix that. Unfortunately, I don't have the extension for the power probe, so we can't run the power probe all the way from the front of the truck back here to test it, but gotta figure it out. Oh man, what a day. 2 broken cars, a bunch of laps, made some money drifting. That's always a good time. And as soon as they showed up, this whole entire parking lot is cleared out. Like, these people were not hanging around. Looks like the RC's already shut down. What a day, what a day. But looks like I got some work to do on the cars, so I gotta get back and bye. We gotta get back and figure out the oh hey, look at that. That's my old IS300. If I had that today, I wouldn't have had problems. It would have ran all day. But I gotta get back, figure out the differential situation, and get that car ready. And then I really gotta get the IS300, or the JZX100 figured out for our next ride-along event. We got an event coming up in a few weeks. So, shout out to Jake and Jesse for keeping the tires wet and keeping the car cooled down. If it wasn't for having a hose basically on the radiator every lap, that thing wouldn't have lasted. And shout out to Jesus for bringing me out here. Good times, good day. On to the next one. See you guys in the next video. Bye.